The apartment lights flickered mischievously as his phone buzzed violently in his hand, snapping him back to it. To his bewilderment, the screen displayed a live video feed of himself sitting on the couch. He absent-mindedly scrolled through his social media feed, the images blurring into oblivion, until a strange sensation prickled the back of his neck. He glanced up, catching a peculiar reflection in the window. Behind him stood a tall, faceless figure, a shadow with depth and form, yet no features. His heart skipped a beat as he spun around, adrenaline coursing through him like ice water. The room was empty. The apartment lights flickered mischievously as his phone buzzed violently in his hand, snapping him back to it. To his bewilderment, the screen displayed a live video feed of himself sitting on the couch. Before he could process why, a dark form slid past his right shoulder in the feed, out of view. A sudden raspy breath echoed through the room, louder than anything should sound within these walls. Panic gripping him, Nathan leapt to his feet and dashed for the door. Just as his fingers brushed the handle, it swung shut with a decisive clang. A vertiginous shudder ran through the room. Walls warped, stretching like rubber pulled to breaking point. Chairs and tables decoupled from gravity, drifting listlessly, bending into grotesque shapes. Under the bed, shadows pooled thickly. A writhing mass broke apart into creatures, clawing their way toward him, eyes glowing nothing but emptiness. A voice, ethereal and hollow, whispered from every corner, "You've seen us. Now we see you." Desperate, Nathan snatched up his phone again, scrambling to call for help. But the screen betrayed him, showing not the helpful interface of a dialer, but his own face trapped within. Inside the device, he was banging on the glass, eyes wide, mouth a silent scream. Whiteless body stood motionless, a puppet without the strings. The seconds ticked down. The creature surged forward, a blur of shadow and dread. As they reached him, the screen flashed erratically, his scream morphing into static before the world snapped to black. In the eerie silence that followed, the only movement was the steady pulsing of the phone, now resting